everybody, welcome back to This Week at MBE. It is Sunday night, and no, I didn't have to get on a plane and come back from Indy at the PRI show. So we had us and the guys, all of us worked all weekend, so we'll give a little show. We got Big 9 running right there. Over here. Last week we were working on this manifold. Now we got everything's ready now. The fitment's correct. The valley tray is finished. So this job, the only thing we're waiting on this is valves, and we should have those soon. But this job's pretty much going to be ready to go. And then we even do the intake gaskets. We have our own intake gaskets made for every head that we sell. That's ours. So they fit perfect. The bolt holes, everything's perfect. You don't have to trim them or anything like that. Flat Out does the majority of those for us. They have been nothing but exceptional to work with. We deal with Candy over there, and she is just great. And then just normal manifold stuff. More being mocked up here. So this is a set for our billet cylinder heads with the valley tray, and we're putting one of John at CID's intake manifolds on it. We'll port this. And then we'll come in over here. We're getting ready to run. We're getting ready to run billet small block Chevys and billet Fords. Billet Fords first. So we got to make a run of about probably 12 pieces of those. And then you can see that's the new 8-degree port that's going in the CID small block Ford casting. So the same ports that go into the billet head, we're going to be able to put it in this casting. So that's pretty exciting that we can get something it's just that good. That billet port and that stuff, that design is quite excellent. So this will be excellent. This will be great for that. So we're machining those, I would say, hopefully the next 4 to 6 weeks on those. And then just normal stuff, things coming in that needs to be serviced throughout the year, or repairs, or it's the end of the year. So we'll sometimes we just do valve jobs on them. A lot of times it's not even our own product, but we're here to service things for the engine builders and and the racers themselves. So coming here, and then so we have this is a complete package. So this is going to be for the MBE performance parts side. Biggs is going to school for it, so things aren't going as quickly as any of us had hoped, but it's getting accomplished. But this is some of the things we're doing. Like this is a whole package for a CID small block Ford with an HRE sheet metal intake set up for 2 carburetors. I'm sure we could put a TP top on it if we wanted. This has all Jessel steel rockers. It's a complete setup. So all this is here: the rockers, the heads, the manifold, things like that. And we're going to start doing that for the performance business, and for the guys that don't have or the application doesn't fit to spend this kind of money. We'll be offering all of this, like with the complete Brodex line also. So we'll be able to do top end assemblies for the complete Brodex line too, just to keep the cost down. I get it, it's okay. And then we had an order of springs come in from Joe Hornick. So these are proprietary springs that Joe designs himself, and we use a lot of these. Joe and I worked together at Joe Gibbs 24 years ago. He ran the Sprintron there. And he's a great engine guy also, but he's a valve train specialist. And all the things, I've been fortunate, a lot of the things that I've learned valve train wise, Joe's the reason for it. He's always willing to spend a lot of time with me throughout the years, even when we worked together at Joe Gibbs. So this is his endurance spring right here. We run a lot of these. He has a 10A, a 15, and 18 CP. There's a 700. But all the Joe stuff goes through many more processes than a typical PSI spring. You can see how chrome it is, things like that. But that little spring right there, like in a super late model, you can do 850 lift and run it, and just run the snot out of it. It's just very high quality, and he understands the frequency of the springs. He understands all of it. This is a Pro Mod spring that we use typically. So this is a Pro Mod spring that we use, a dual. We run a lot of these on the Pro Mod stuff that we do, the blown stuff. Just want to show some of that. We got a set right here. This has that exact same spring on it. So these are going out. These are finished. These are just here for service. This is a new Pro Mod guy, so this is cool. We got another car out there. And then we just see everything else. We're just waiting on parts. All right, let's jump in the other room. So what we have here, all this is just in line for guides to be honed. So Dave will get all that finished. So like we talked about, the guides will be honed to the 10th of a thousandths. The reason why that's important, for one, you don't want valve sticking. You don't want to be too loose, and the valve job goes out much quicker. But one of the main reasons is that way the concentricity of the valve job will be exceptional on the epochs. So that's it. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and have a great week.